Back here on the Ultimate Seattle Sports Show, it is time for the Ultimate 5. We're ranking the top 5 most disliked Astros. Initially, according to Joel, but before we bring him on, I want to ask Bill, everybody loves to hate on the Astros, and they have become a heated rivalry with the Mariners for sure. But, when you're looking at this, Bill, and you think this big picture of the Astros and the cheating that went on and all the alleged cheating, I should say, tell me about why you said, just tell me about how this all came about.
Well, I think the advancement of electronics down in the dugout, or at least right next to it in the hitting area, you're seeing pitches that are being played, the video's playing live, and you're seeing the center field feed. You put that close to the game, this is what's going to happen. It's like putting the meat in front of the wolf. I'm not excusing the behavior. It's cheating. There's no question about it. But baseball should take it all away. They should have never let it be down there. I mean, I just don't really understand why hitters are looking at every at-bat and breaking everything down during the game. I mean, play the game. Watch the game. You can look at it later. I wouldn't want to look at it in the middle of the game anyway. I remember we used to go into Baltimore when Frank Robinson was the manager. Frank would turn all the TVs off in everywhere. He'd turn them off in the locker room. He was not going to give away the center field feed where anybody could go up, watch the sequence for a while when we actually use signs, hopefully figure out what the sequence is so the second baseman could relay it. They're not going to allow that to happen. Frank was a real competitor. So I think that all this could have been resolved by no electronics, and baseball could still be played the old-fashioned way, but I'm the old guy in the yard, so it's just not going to happen. We're not going to put it back in the box.
I'm going to just say this, Paul. I don't even know why we have a top 5. It just should be one person.
All of them?
It just, well, I mean, I have my number 1, and he should be 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I mean, there are some great Astros when you look back. Charlie Kerfeld, I loved him. Mike Scott, another great Astro, but there should only be one disliked Astro, Paul.
All right, for that, let's bring in Joel Knipp, our producer, who's got the top 5 most disliked Astros. Joel, I'll let you start us off.
All right, we're going to start off with George Springer. Everyone hates George Springer because that guy would hit the Mariners nonstop. In 2015, he had 356 with 4 homers, 8 RBI in 16 games. 2017, 311, 6 homers, and 17 RBI in 19 games. That guy just raked against the Mariners. And even when he didn't hit well against the Mariners, he always found a big hit someplace or another.
Like in Toronto last year?
Oh, right. Flashbacks! Don't do that to
me. I mean, come on. He's killing you with the Astros. Then he goes to Toronto with a 3-run homer and ends it. So very apropos at number 5 there, Joel.
Number 4, we got Carlos Beltran. People believe he was at the center of the sign stealing drama back in 2017, which Bill was just talking about. He's a Hall of Famer, but does that cheating count? I mean, does that really hurt his image? I just don't like him because I don't really like the idea of cheating, which is why I called this the most disliked Astro segment instead of the most hated. The Minnesotan in me just wants to be nicer.
Minnesota
nice. Joel Knipp. That's great, Joel.
Hey, number 3. Chris is taking notes, by the way. Yeah. He's got your number.
Number 3, we got Brian Abreu. I don't know if you remember last year, he blew 4 saves against the Mariners. So, I mean, we probably should really like him.
Yeah.
But he got a little frustrated last year. I think it was in mid-July. He drilled Donovan Solano when Solano was actually playing for the Mariners. He just had kind of an attitude, a funky attitude, but I don't blame him. I mean, if you're getting pummeled by the Mariners, you should be a little upset.
Yeah, he's not even in my top 5, Joel. I mean, he helped us win ball games.
Right.
I think some people wanted Solano out anyway, so I got no problem with him. So.
Bill, did you ever throw at anyone?
Did I ever throw at anyone?
Yeah, that you felt like they just were hitting you too well?
No, not for that reason, but you kind of pick up the cues from the team when someone needs to go down.
Yeah.
All right, 13 years in the majors. That'll do it. Take us to number 2, Joel.
Number 2, Roger Clemens. I know the Astros weren't in the American League or in the AL West at that time, but there's something about Roger Clemens that bothers me. He just kind of irks me. I don't know. I know a lot of people love his fiery attitude. I mean, he won a ton of Cy Youngs. In 2004, he won his last Cy Young with the Astros. But there's just, I don't know. I just don't like him.
Yeah, I don't think of Roger Clemens as an Astro. When I think of Roger Clemens, I think of him with the Boston Red Sox.
Sure.
You know, that's how I think of Roger Clemens. But I just don't see him. I mean, I see Nolan Ryan as an Astro or an Angel, and I love Nolan Ryan. But I didn't have Roger in my top 5. The two I'll throw in, because before we get to number one, I think Joel and I have the same number one. Alex Bregman, I thought was a little arrogant, had the bat flip going on. And Carlos Correa, I mean, yes, did he end up apologizing for everything? But early on, he was not apologizing to the media. He was taking offense with people asking him questions about it. So I got Bregman and Correa also in my top 5.
All right, reveal number one, Joel, because I'm sure everybody agrees with you.
Well, yeah, it's the obvious number one, Jose Altuve. He tried to stay away from this. He says he didn't cheat, but, I don't know. He was an
Don't
Astro.
rip my jersey off? Don't rip my jersey off? What was he hiding under there, guys?
And, he also hits against the Mariners. I can't remember. I thought I wrote down the stats. Oh, in 196 games against the Mariners, he's hitting .313 with 96 RBI. He's like one of those guys that, like Richard Sherman, you hate him if you were playing against him, but you loved him if he was on your team. And I'm sure if he was a Mariner, you would love to have Altuve on your team. That guy's a heck of a ball player, but he's wearing Astros uniform, so.
And I'm going to say this, as the parent of two boys that didn't reach their height until they were later. I actually called one of my younger kids Altuve because he was one of the smaller kids. So he was kind of inspirational for some of the, if you're a shorter baseball player, because what he did out on the field was absolutely amazing. But I keep going back to that video, American League Championship Series, hits the home run. Don't rip my jersey off. I mean, the eye in the sky don't lie right there, guys.
All right,
so here's the top 5. Here's my top 5. I know
right
you guys may have some disagreements here.
Yeah.
But here was my original top 5.
Yeah. Well, that's my top 5 too, Joel. Well done.
But, hard to do.
All right, Bill, any thoughts on Altuve?
I think he's maligned because of the whole trash can banging incident that he, with what you talked about, Chris, with the don't touch my jersey. I mean, there's a lot of real big questions around him for sure, and the others that were part of this. It's hard to say who was getting it and who wasn't, who was using it and who wasn't, but you kind of cast them all with the same shadow. Nobody got suspended or anything. I mean, I think it should have gone right to the top. I mean, this was systematic, starting with ownership straight down, and they provided all that. The players executed around that. Beltran was part of that. The manager lost his job because he wouldn't stand strong on it. So this was systematic. I thought ownership should have really taken a hit, really paid a huge fine. They just didn't want to chase the players because it would have been really tough. It would have been long and drawn out trying to pin them down for what they did wrong. And it's a black mark on the Astros that'll never go away, and they're going to continue to be booed whether or not they were culpable or not. That's just too bad. But I'm kind of with Chris on the list. I was kind of right there with you. But Abreu helped them, so I mean, why bang on Abreu? Nobody hit him in the league except us, and we hit him like a drum. So,
we love facing him.
Yeah.
All right. Yesterday, Joel gave us his top 5 Alexes, which generated some reaction as well. On King 5 Sports Facebook page, Brittany Nuno writes, definitely the Roldan. Jeremy Newell agreed with Alex Mayer and went with Alex the Greats. And Angie Donaski thinks Alex Trebek is the greatest Alex of all time.
And, Paul, I do have to ask you, I mean, I was mocked on this show yesterday, Bill, because I threw up Alex Baldwin, and Paul quickly said it's Alec Baldwin, and Joel quickly said it's Alec Baldwin. And, yes, that's how we refer to Alec Baldwin. But if you look deeper into it, somebody on social media posted saying, Chris, you were right. When he was born, his name was Alexander Ray Baldwin. So Alec Baldwin was originally an Alex.
Way to justify your crappy answer yesterday.